Welcome to day 18 of season 89 of the SHL season. You have the standings up. If my mouse would stop putting other stuff on the screen. Seattle Argonauts with 81 points sitting first in the Western Conference. Hamilton Steelhawks with 86 points sitting first in the Eastern Conference. Without any further ado, we're going to get underway here because I have other stuff to do today. And I'm ready to go. Games from yesterday. I'm going to go ahead and advance to the next day. Schedule. And we're throwing a pizza party. It's not you, it's not him. Nashville taking on Manhattan. Manhattan wins 6-4. Celeste Desjardins with a goal and assist for the first star. David Volek, goal and assist for the second star. And Chef Gagne, goal and assist for the third star. Nashville outshot Manhattan 31-20. Cincinnati taking on Philly. Philly wins 15-0. Oh boy, we're starting off already. Rocco Kirkby with a hat trick for the first star. Leonard Wood with a hat trick and 2 assists for the second star. And Jason Bourne with a hat trick and 1 assist for the third star. Philly put on 65 shots to Cincy's 21. Okay. Atlanta taking on Buffalo. And Buffalo wins 8-5. Dejana Captina, 4 goals for the first star. Spaceman Spiff, a goal and 3 assists for the second star. And Cutter Gauthier, 3 assists for the third star. Buffalo outshot Atlanta 46-28. Toronto taking on Tampa Bay. Toronto wins 3-2. Winnesy Shrine Time, 1 goal, 2 assists for the first star. Vinny Messina, 2 assists for the second star. And Thomas Passarelli, assists for the third star. Toronto outshot Tampa Bay 63-21. Oh my God. 63 shots and you only get 3 goals. Jay, fix that. New England taking on Montreal. New England wins 8-1. Tip Toasty, 3 goals, 2 assists for the first star. One-timer, 3 assists for the second star. William Marshall, goal and 2 assists for the third star. New England outshot Montreal 44-18. Hamilton taking on Baltimore. Hamilton wins 6-3. Elliot Alderson, 3 assists for the first star. Grayson Wills, 2 goals, 1 assist for the second star. And Kim Chawan, a goal and assist for the third star. Hamilton outshot Baltimore 55-33. Some big shots going on right now. Going to the next day. Pizza Party. First up is going to be New Orleans traveling to Winnipeg. New Orleans wins in overtime, 3-2. Joe Primu, 1 goal, 1 assist for the first star. Lava Limmer, 2 assists for the second star. And Rocky Gislin, 1 goal, 1 assist for the third star. Winnipeg outshot New Orleans, 37-27. OT winner went to Optimus Atomus. Said the first name as the last name. Denver taking on San Francisco. Denver wins 5-2. Gunner, Henrik, Oliver, Soderberg, Tremblay, 2 goals for the first star. Phoenix, Orion, Soderberg, Tremblay, 1 goal, 1 assist for the second star. Chuck Stewart, easy name, 2 assists for the third star. But he's first star in my book. Denver outshot San Francisco 53-15. Shots. Edmonton taking on Minnesota. Minnesota wins 6-2. Norman Marinu, 1 goal, 2 assists for the first star. Greg Evil, goal and assist for the second star. And Billy Qualla, 1 goal, 2 assists for the third star. Minnesota outshot Edmonton 34-25, but that's a normal shooting score. Chicago taking on Madison. And Madison wins in a shootout 3-2. Jack Ryan, 42 saves, 955 save percentage for the first star. Seth Ago, 1 goal for the second star. Dana Catherine Selly, 1 goal, 1 assist for the third star. Madison outshot Chicago 44-33. Hondo Naka got a penalty in overtime. Aaron Nexus goal was the only one in the shootout. The ghost of Aaron Nexus. Calgary traveling to Texas. Texas wins 5-0. Travis Coates with 26 save. Shutout for the first star. Rondalis Ringo Ramont, 2 goals, 2 assists for the second star. And Thomas Hudson with a goal and 2 assists for the third star. Texas outshot Calgary 30-26. Patrick Rail got on the score sheet in the third. And then Seattle taking on Los Angeles. Seattle wins in a shootout, 4-3. Zeus Storm, 1 goal, 1 assist for the first star. No Cheddar, 2 assists for the second star. Jefferson Stillflex, 2 assists for the third star. Los Angeles outshot Seattle 40-35. Shootout, Gappy Hillmore goal, Zeus Storm goal. Kaline Devine miss. Shadow Phoenix goal. Norm McDaniels goal. Jefferson Stillflex mix. Lord Marshall Lorenzo Allstott miss. And then Pinelli Switchbang with the winner. Going to the next day. Nothing today. Going to the next day. Games. And pizza party for the Eastern Conference. Cincinnati 6, traveling to Hamilton. Hamilton wins 19-1. Oh my God. Luka Lidja, 5 goals for the first star. Robosvin, 4 goals, 2 assists for the second star. Kim Chaewon, 3 goals, 2 assists for the third star. Hamilton outshot Cincinnati 61-16. Oh boy. Are we playing a goalie or not? 7 goals in the third period. And that was with it already out of reach. A 1. A 1. All right, Manhattan taking on Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay wins 1-0. Alain Russo, 1 assist for the first star. Arvinder Singh, second star. MV with a goal for the third star. Tampa Bay outshot Manhattan 27-19. Nashville traveling to Atlanta. Atlanta wins 5-1. Nathanias make explosion. 2 goals, 1 assist for the first star. Cal Ekar Kekkonen. Nothing for the second star. Violet Stoyoka. 1 goal, 1 assist for the third star. Atlanta outshot Nashville 37-20. I almost want to report myself for sim issues. New England traveling to Philly. Philly wins 7-4. Jacob Marsh, 4 goals for the first star. Yoshinobu Ishii with a hat trick for the second star. Norgi with 3 assists for the third star. Philly outshot New England 46-20. Montreal taking on Toronto. Toronto wins 7-0. Winnessie, Shrine Time, 4 assists for the first star. Bartholomew, Atikolea, Lequervius, 3 assists for the second star. If you ain't first, 2 assists for the third star. Toronto outshot Montreal 41-12. If you have anybody on Hamilton, yes. If you have anybody playing Cincinnati, yes. Buffalo taking on Baltimore. Buffalo wins 8-2. Easton Schaefer, 4 assists for the first star. Emmer Gagner, 1 goal, 1 assist for the second star. And Dejna Capatina, 2 goals, 1 assist for the third star. Buffalo outshot Baltimore 41-15. Pizza party for the West Coast. Minnesota taking on New Orleans. New Orleans wins 6-3. Lyle Olding the 4th. 2 assists for the first star. Optimus. 1 goal, 1 assist for the second star. And Scarbeely, 1 goal, 1 assist for the third star. New Orleans outshot Minnesota 32-31. Seattle taking on Edmonton. Seattle wins 6-2. Pinelli Switchbang, 1 goal, 2 assists for the first star. Will Tomlander, 1 goal, 2 assists for the second star. And Victor Bjork Pajika, 37 save, 949 save percentage for the third star. Edmonton outshot Seattle 39-36. Want to shout out Vumian for covering me last week. I was injured and could not make it downstairs. Winnipeg taking on Texas. Texas wins 6-2. Thurston Bull, 4 goals for the first star. Toivu Jokinen, 3 assists for the second star. And Patrick Rail, 3 assists for the third star. Texas outshot Winnipeg 53-18. Madison taking on Chicago. Madison wins 2-1. Dana Catherine Selly, 2 goals for the first star. Xavier Brusoli, 1 assist for the second star. And Walter Forsberg, 2 assists for the third star. Madison outshot Chicago 36-33. Los Angeles taking on Calgary. Calgary wins 6-4. Emilia Skovgaard, 2 goals, 1 assist for the first star. Lord Marshall Lorenzo Allstott, 1 goal for the second star. And Sam Volta, 3 assists for the third star. Los Angeles outshot Calgary 55-34. San Francisco taking on Denver. San Francisco wins 7-6. Zach Peters, 3 goals, 2 assists for the first star. Phoenix, Orion, Soderberg, Tremblay, 2 goals for the second star. Leo Womack, 1 goal, 3 assists for the third star. Next day. There we go. We got games. So that means pizza party for the Eastern Conference. Montreal taking on Toronto. Toronto wins 7-3. Pasta the Turtle, the second, has 5 assists for the first star. Emiliano El Jefe, 1 goal, 1 assist for the third star, or second star. Vil Satomaki, 1 goal, 1 assist for the third star. Toronto outshot Montreal 57-16. Philly taking on Nashville. Philly wins 7-2. Jacob Marsh, 3 goals, 1 assist for the first star. Johnny Hockey, 1 goal, 1 assist for the second star. Patrick Dezidik, 2 assists for the third star. Philly outshot Nashville 37-18. Buffalo taking on Hamilton, the battle for first. And Hamilton takes this one 6-4. Hughes Incorporated, 1 goal, 2 assists for the first star. Marks Lipa, 2 goals for the second star. Robosvin, 1 goal, 2 assists for the third star. Buffalo outshot Hamilton 47-41. 88 shots in that game. '88 was the year I was born. Manhattan taking on New England. New England wins 6-4 on Go Goblingen. 1 goal, 4 assists for the first star. Beardress McCoors. 1 assist for the second star. Jackass Pants. 1 goal, 2 assists for the third star. New England outshot Manhattan 54-24. I'm not bald though. Might be old, but I got my hair. Baltimore taking on Tampa Bay. And Baltimore wins an OT 4-3. Roy DePayne. 1 goal, 1 assist for the first star. Bobby Jarose. 1 goal, 1 assist for the second star. And Hans Grunland. 1 goal for the third star. Baltimore outshot Tampa Bay 38-29. It wasn't at you, McZ. They know who it was at. They know. Cincinnati 6 taking on Atlanta. Atlanta stopped the puck. 8-3, a normal score. Cal Ekar Kekkonen, 2 assists for the first star. Nathangus McExplosion, 2 goals, 1 assist for the second star. Kristen Sepinen, 2 assists for the third star. Atlanta outshot Cincinnati 61-30. Going to the next day. Let me check these off. Get everything set back up. Whew, Cincinnati had a rough couple games. Throw the pizza party for the West. Winnipeg taking on Montreal or Minnesota. Minnesota wins 5-2. Swiffer Sweeper, 3 assists for the first star. Greg Evil, 2 goals, 1 assist for the second star. Norman Marinu, 1 goal, 1 assist for the third star. Minnesota outshot Winnipeg 46-17. Texas taking on Denver. Texas wins 8-2. Emile Dion, 2 goals, 2 assists for the first star. Thomas Hudson, 3 assists for the second star. New Bindewald, 1 goal, 1 assist for the third star. They did go 3-0. It's amazing. Never happens for me. Texas is on a heater. I think we're 7-0 in the past 2 sims. Madison taking on Edmonton. Madison wins 6-2. Rorik Markov, 1 goal, 2 assists for the first star. Christina Fantobeans, 2 assists for the second star. Anytime, 2 assists for the third star. Madison outshot Edmonton 44-29. Right there with you, Hiff. 3-0 sim. What I like to see. Calgary taking on Seattle. Seattle wins 8-5. Shadow Phoenix, 3 goals for the first star. Yep, 2 assists for the second star. Spiky Sal Leary, 2 assists for the third star. Seattle outshot Calgary 39-26. Los Angeles taking on New Orleans. And Los Angeles wins 5-2. Slammy Davis Jr., 2 assists for the first star. Journeyman, 1 goal, 1 assist for the second star. Gappy Hillmore, 2 goals for the third star. Los Angeles outshot New Orleans 34-26. Yeah, and what's crazy is that there's a team, when I started the sim, with 33 points, and they're 8th in the East. They would be 3rd to last in the West. Absolutely crazy on it. Imagine getting into the playoffs with less than 50 points. Would you want to be in the playoffs at that point, or would you rather just be in the lottery? San Francisco taking on Chicago. Chicago wins 4-2. Sethigo, 1 goal, 1 assist for the first star. Zach Peters, 1 goal, 1 assist for the second star. River Yekaterina Volkova, you're going to be shocked about this. 1 goal, 1 assist for the third star. Chicago outshot San Francisco 32-23. Yeah, it was Montreal. I was trying not to dog them. Check off games. And this is going to be the last sim day of this sim. That's crazy. Going to the next day, and this will be the last sim day. Nope, sorry, going to the next day after this. There we go. This will be the last sim day of this day. Pizza party for the East. And let's get into it. Nashville taking on Manhattan. Nashville wins 3-1. Dylan Evans, 1 goal for the first star. Austin Morley, 1 assist for the second star. And Solaire of Stora, 1 assist for the third star. Nashville outshot Manhattan 31-22. Atlanta taking on Montreal. And Atlanta wins in OT. 3-2. Begangus Glunk Explosion. 1 goal, 1 assist for the first star. Lucas Lindbergh, 2 assists for the second star. Henry Allard Morin, 1 assist for the third star. Atlanta outshot Montreal 48-25. I'm not gonna lie though, them making the playoffs, I will be rooting for them to make a run, because that would be amazing. The 8th seed and make it all the way to the cup. That's what we want. Toronto taking on Cincinnati. I can't look. Can't look. I can't look. I can't look. 10-3. Toronto win. Emiliano El Jefe, 2 goals, 3 assists for the first star. If you ain't first, 2 goals, 2 assists for the second star. Bartholomew Laura Quavarius, whatever. 2 goals, 1 assist for the third star. Toronto got 69 shots over 23. Very nice. Tampa Bay taking on New England. New England wins 11-0. Multiple double-digit games. Tip Toasty, 3 goals for the first star. Silver Tarandis, 3 goals, 1 assist for the second star. Lord Megatron, 2 goals, 4 assists for the third star. New England got 57 shots on goal compared to Tampa Bay's 7. Y'all, the East is so fun. The East is so fun. Hamilton taking on Buffalo. It's a rematch for first. And Buffalo takes this one 4-2. Big swing. 2 goals for the first star. Luka Lilja. 1 assist for the second star. And I am Elseman Jr. 1 goal, 1 assist for the third star. Buffalo outshot Hamilton 35-28. And last game of this sim day, Philly taking on Baltimore. Philly wins 4-3 in OT. Jacob Marsh, 3 goals for the first star. They had a great sim. Sammy Parker, 1 goal, 1 assist for the second star. Johnny Hockey, 2 assists for the third star. Philly outshot Baltimore 36-25. OT winner went to Jacob Marsh. We will get the standings up on the screen, and then in this stream, in first place in the West, 2 points, Seattle with 87 points over Texas. Hamilton holding on to first place in the East with 92 points. Toronto moving into second with 90 points. Buffalo in third with 88 points. Shiny Rainbow with 131 points. Shiny Rainbow with 75 goals. Grayson Willis with 79 assists. Launchback Quack with 2.27 save percentage. Angel Ann Coles with a 911 save percentage. And Peanut Butter Zamboni with 34 wins. Thank you guys for watching today. It has been a pleasure. Oh no, I don't keep up with the records. I'm sorry. But thank you guys for watching today. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Wednesday. And I will see you come playoffs for some nice commentary. Love ya. Bye.